Hi folks, Kyle here. This is the last video in this guide to cleaning your course. And if you're here, it means that you have cleaned your course, that you're down to one version of assignments, quizzes, pages. You've condensed your files down so that it is clean data. Once you've gotten to that point, then you're ready for the meta process. Let me explain a little bit what we're going to do with the meta process, and then we will take a look at how it works in practice. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to create a new shell for you called a meta shell, and we're going to import the contents of your clean course into that meta shell. So from now on, that meta shell exists in what we call the default term. That's no specific term. It's just kind of out there in the Canvas universe, and it is always attached to you. And whenever you go to make any kind of edits in the course, you'll make them in the meta course so that at any given time, when you look at your meta course, you know it's updated, and it can be pushed into any specific semester term that we would want. So that's the process. So let's talk a little bit about how we do that in practice. So here we are. I've got my clean course here. If you'll recall, we'll click into modules and we'll see that that's nice and clean. We can go to all pages and we can see that this is as condensed as it gets. This is really, really nice and clean. Okay, so how would we import that into a meta shell? Well, we're going to go to dashboard. You'll have to get a hold of us at CDI to create the meta shell for you and to make you the teacher owner of it. I'm going to assume that this course here, this Kyle Papura Sandbox 5, is my meta course. So I'm going to enter into the course. And what we're going to do first, because it has template information attached to it, we're going to reset that and delete it. So to do that, we are going to go to settings, and then we are going to click reset the course. So this is going to clear any course of all content. Now it does not touch the enrollments. So if we were doing this process in a semester shell, enrollments would stay, but all the content of course is deleted. So we're going to delete this meta shell. We get a warning saying, do you really want to do this? So I say yes, reset the course, and then we see now by going home that it is completely empty. Click modules and we'll see that there's nothing there. Okay, so now we're going to import the clean data into the shell and make it my meta. So to do that, import existing content. We're going to select one. I'm going to select a Canvas course. Now when you go to type this in, only the courses to which you are attached are going to show up in this list. And really all you have to do is type the first couple of letters in this. Now I have different permissions than all of you, so I'm going to have to hunt and peck for this course, and I think it's in my Kyle Papura Sandbox 3. But a list of your courses that are itemized by semester will appear, so it'll be easy, hopefully, for you to select the one that you want to import content from. Now, when we come here, we found our course. We want to select all content. I do not advise you to do this. And in fact, if you're carrying in dates from your clean data course, once it gets into the meta, you'll want to delete all of those because it's a meta course and the default template is not date specific. Remember, we want to create it in out there in the sort of the netherworld, in the Canvas netherworld, and be able to push it into any given semester. So it needs to be dateless. So I'm going to click the import button, and Canvas is going to queue this. It's going to take, a little bit, i.e. seconds, maybe a couple of minutes, depending on the amount of material that needs to be imported. I don't have a lot, so hopefully this is going to be a relatively quick process. We get a command that it is running, and that didn't take long at all. So now when I click home, I'm going to see that that course now has been created. Now, if it has a name like this, it doesn't have a meta in it, then I can create, I can go in and I can change the name of that course to something like a meta or whatever. Or if you need us to, we'll already name it for you, but anytime you would ever need us to change the name of a course, that's a permission that we have that we can do. I could do that here. Okay, so now what would happen is once I have my meta course, in any given semester, Banner communicates with Canvas and creates your semester shells. When you have your imported material and content in your meta course, you're going to go into your semester shell and you're going to reset it. You're going to delete all of the template content that's in there, and so that it's blank, just as I kind of illustrated there, and you're going to import the meta content into it. You can do that at any time. Now, here's the thing. If you're one of these people that maybe tinkers around a little bit as the semester goes on, that's fine. What we would argue, I guess, that you should do in that particular case is go ahead and tinker in the semester shell. And then what you're going to have to do at the end of the semester is decide whether you want to put that tinkering into your meta, which is an easy import. You don't have to erase the whole thing, or whether you just want to kind of leave it into that semester shell. So that's the way that we would maintain a clean course, a meta course in the default term, and always have it ready to push into any given semester. So I hope you found this guide helpful. If at any point in time through the course cleaning process or the meta creation process you have a question for us, please reach out to us. We can always be reached at cdi@cbu.edu. Folks, it's been a pleasure. Happy cleaning, and I'll see you online.